Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little 25-minute psychobabble. But I did miss a few plants, and they're pretty basic. In here we have my Hoya carnosa, just a green form, a little bit of splashing, but not much. It's a good fucking grower. Like, I've had it maybe 6 months, and he was, I reckon, down to here, but he didn't have this big clump of leaves. So he's growing this section and this big clump of leaves, and then a bunch of leaves in here at the top, and he's got new growth coming up. Ooh. In there. And down here. One thing that I don't really think that I covered in the first part of this video is like sort of just basic care, and I'm sure, I mean, Hoyas are such a common plant now that I feel like it's almost not even necessary to mention. But quite simply, most would prefer high humidity. Medium to low light, but not too much water. When I water them, you can see the pots are mostly terracotta, except for that one. I think they're all terracotta. So yeah, wicks, water straight out. I've got heaps of perlite in there, a little bit of cocoa bark and some cocoa coir, bit of charcoal, yeah, and that's essentially because they're an epiphytic plant, which I'm sure you all know as well, and that they need quite a lot of air for their roots, and they don't like them too wet. Generally speaking, I mean, there are some species that prefer to be moist all the time, but generally speaking, if you've got a Hoya, it's going to prefer to dry out between waterings. I water once a week, but oops, I just uncovered some roots. That was silly. I water once a week. This is a Hoya villosa, by the way. It's got these soft backs of their leaves. The abaxial surface are covered in villous hairs, but they're not super soft. They're almost like semi-rigid. Like if you go one direction, it's quite soft. If you go the other, it's less soft, a little rough, but still soft. Yeah, it's a gorgeous plant. It's got these rippled leaves with this beautiful venation, and they've got a long little drip tip there. What else? So yeah, you get Hoyas that are epiphytic, and that's most of them. So they live in trees, or they start off living in the ground, climb up a tree, and then the base will die off, and they'll just live up on the moisture and nutrients that they can find on the tree. But you do get lithophytic species that grow on rocks. I think it's Manipurensis. I could be wrong there, don't quote me. But if that's the little one with the little sort of Y-shaped leaf, I think that's one of the more lithophytic species. And ones that you get with like really quite woody stems, they're often lithophytic, I think. Or what I've noticed. That sort of seems to be a bit of a trend. Yeah, so Hoya villosa, fucking gorgeous. I actually have a box just right there. I think there's another villosa in there because I just really like it quite a lot. I've got Hoya carnosa crinkle 8, which is so dirty. I don't know if you can see. It always, like, dust just collects in those little, the crinkles. You can't really see it as well. That's good. Again, it's just a carnosa, but with funny leaves, so it's a pretty good grower. Yeah, it's just, I do like it when I've cleaned it, but I don't like to clean it, so kind of hard one there. And what else can I say about Hoyas? Generally Southeast Asian, I believe. Alright, well, I didn't want to do another unboxing, but this arrived today when I was going to be filming this little bit of update. So, as I mentioned in the previous part of this video, Hoya Store Australia come through. They come through real good. I'm gonna try to be more careful last time. Just watching myself back unbox the last thing was shocking. Absolutely shocking. What? We've got shredded paper. Oh. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I'm strangling myself. And I have to just pick up this. I think that's a villosa. Whatever it is, it's fucking gorgeous. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take them out. Number one. I'm gonna show you that's what an unboxing is. I don't know if you're familiar. Oh goodness. This villosa is so much softer than mine. It's big. Fuck. Fuck. Where's the base of this? Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, they're taped in. Jesus Christo. These are like double the size of mine. I don't think I ordered anything else that was similar to the villosa, so this certainly looks like some kind of giant. Oh god, that's good. That's the good shit right there. You seeing this, man? You seeing this? You see those soft boys? Ah, look, along the edge of the leaf you can see the soft boys. What if I turn it up like that? Can you see the soft boys? Ooh. I mean, I was just gonna shove this in the pot with the other one, but I feel like it almost deserves its own pot. It's just amazing. Alright, let's get on with it, because I feel like there's quite a, if I remember, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few. How much is this? Alrighty. Oh, I forgot. This is Dischidia ovata, or Dischidia. I always used to say Dischidia until I heard Submarine Oak say Dischidia, and now I just can't. I can't not say Dischidia. So if you can see very poorly. It's got some really cute little veins. This is not working. But yeah, it's got some cute little veins. This is the large leaf form that they have on Hoyas Australia. And it's cute. This is, I think this is the, yeah, lovely. If we could block some of that light, it's sort of hard to see, but this is Hoya, species Philippines H123. Species number 3, Philippines H123. So it's an undescribed species, I believe. It is quite a thick leaf, but it's like, I don't know if you've ever felt Hoya polyneura, but it's like it's a thick leaf, but then it almost feels sort of damp to touch, which, I mean, you don't really get with some of the succulent ones. It's like, it's just hard to describe. Damp touch, which, I mean, they're not wet, but I don't know how to describe that, but it has sort of a darker margin, some sort of darker veins, and it's sort of more of a bluey green. I don't know if you're getting that. It's not like, you know, a grey tint or anything, but it's sort of a bluey green, dark bluey green. Okay, this one I wasn't particularly interested in. It's Hushkaliana and pink form, but it was $4. I mean, that's pretty good for $4, so I got it. Okay, this looks like, nope, it's not. I thought it was fungi, but it's verticillata. Verticillata, yeah, which gets fucking massive leaves. This is a really nicely sized cutting. Sort of got a stem that reminds me of a carnosa. Leaves are quite large now, but they do get much larger. I'll probably insert photos of most of these. So hopefully you're looking at that now. Pretty sick out. This is Hoya Bella. You know, it's a basic for most places, but you just don't come across it here. Ever. So here's this guy. He's quite cute. Yeah. This is one that, I mean, I probably don't even have to talk about because you've probably seen it 1,000 times, but I just really like this sort of sparse branching nature. You know, it's sort of, the leaves sort of hang out as well. They remind me of a bat. I don't know. I feel like maybe, I don't know. Now we have, again, a large leaf boy. This is Cinnamonifolia. Again, large leaf, but it also has sort of these pale ridged veins, which is going to be difficult to show you, but quite gorgy. I'm into large leaf Hoyas, and also small leaf Hoyas, and also vein Hoyas, and also the soft ones. There. Now that's a Pubicalyx. This is a Pubicalyx Royal Hawaiian Purple Splash. And she is splashy as fuck. New growth isn't particularly purple, but it might have hardened off already. I mean, it's like semi-hardened, so That's not too much of a concern, although I'm not just buying it for the splash, buying it for the purple also. So, might have to stress the shit out of this motherfucker. Golly. Good golly. This is a big bag. Big bag. Oh, what does that say? Hoya. This is gonna be a big, different size bag, but Hoya Acuta Pink. Just get some of that shit off, which has a nice little bit of splashing, which you sort of getting it, but if you sun stress it a bit, the splashing goes pink. Yeah, you sort of can see that little bit of splashing is sort of pink. There's and the leaves are quite nice actually. They're sort of ridged between the veins. I don't know, it's sort of like a lacunosa, which I hadn't noticed in images, and you cannot really see. Yeah, there's a few Hoyas that do have pinkish leaves in the splashing. I don't really like the sunstress look where they go pink, but if the splashing is pink, I quite like that. There's one called Welsh Mountain Zoo or something like that, which is probably the best one that I've seen. But this will do. This is cool. A little dead tip. That's fine. And this is one that I've wanted for a while. Fungi, or fungi, however you want to say it. And it's just, it gets some big old motherfucking leaves. I'm not sure, but it's, I mean, it's sort of soft, sort of tomentose, maybe a little bit pubescent. But yeah, gorgy boy. I think that's everything. Alrighty, thanks for watching this really long video. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your COVID. Bye.